What's going on, guys? Today I wanted to show you guys my first training session back since my recent powerlifting competition, which was on November 9th. And for all you guys who wish me good luck the day of, thank you. I had a really good time at this powerlifting competition, probably the best time I've actually ever had at any of these competitions that I've done. And I ended up totaling 30 pounds shy of my best total ever, weighing almost a full 10 pounds lighter. So I'm very pleased with my results. And the judging at this competition was very, very strict as well. They actually told me I couldn't do low bar the way I was doing it. And I had to raise the bar up higher on my back, which was the first time ever. So I might have to change my squat form slightly because of that, or just bring the bar up a slight bit on my upper back area. But overall, had a great time, and ended up winning the pound for pound lifter award, which was surprising actually. I didn't see that coming, considering there are around 50 other competitors, and a lot of the guys are actually really strong, even for the upper weight classes, around 199, 220, even heavyweight weight class. There was a kid, his name was McCoole, I believe, and very nice, humble dude, a very supportive guy when I came to when I lifted and whatnot. And actually, it was funny, he's been watching my videos for quite some time, and it was just really cool to meet him. He ended up totaling like 1,850 pounds in the heavyweight weight class, and the kid's only 19 years old, so the kid's definitely got a bright future in powerlifting, and maybe could set some records one day. I mean, every single lift he did at that meet, it didn't look hard. It looked like he had a good 20 to 30 pounds left in his tank, which is unbelievable because he was already totaling 1,850 pounds, and every single lift that day was a meet PR for him. So I definitely see Big Nate doing some big things in the future, and hopefully he gets some videos up on YouTube. He probably already has them, so go look him up, Nate McCoole. If I can find any of his videos, I'll post a link down in the description box down below. And besides that, had a great time with my friends. And yeah, the next powerlifting meet will probably be around the beginning of the year, and hopefully by then I'll be breaking some of my all-time personal records, which would be really good considering I've been doing this reverse diet, really strict, been getting weight very slowly. Alright guys, I wanted to show you the easiest way to take the weight off while deadlifting if you do not have a deadlift shack. You just grab a 2.5 pound plate and you roll the weight onto the 2.5 pound plate, and you balance it with one arm, and then you just take the weight off with the other, or you have your gym buddy help you take the weight off while you balance the weight. It's pretty much the best solution if you are having a hard time taking the plates off. I see people in the gym all the time struggling to take off the plates on deadlift, when they do deadlifts, after they do deadlifts, or even when they're doing down sets or whatnot. And they can fix this problem if they just roll the weight onto a 2.5 pound plate. So hopefully that helps you guys out. And that was my buddy Matt, who has been training with me off and on for around 2 months now. And before I met Matt, he wasn't even deadlifting seriously, and I believe his max was not even 300 pounds, and he's already doing 295 was his heaviest set today. He did that for an easy triple touch and go. So he's already deadlifting 2 times his body weight for reps with only a few deadlift training sessions. So I expect to see some good numbers on the deadlift from Matt in the future. A little bit about Matt: he's 19 years old. He's been training for about 2.5 years now. I believe he's 5'8", around 150 to 155 pounds. And he's actually one of the few people in the gym that actually trains, pretty hard. So I don't mind him training with me. And here's his heaviest set of the day of 295 for a triple. Fairly easy. And you know, form's not the best, but you know, he just started deadlifting, so we'll give him a break. And then after that, we did pull-ups. Pretty much just did 2 work sets for every single back exercise today, and that's including my one heavy work set on deadlifts. And I didn't really want to do too much volume today because the powerlifting meet just drained me. So pretty much this week I upped the reps and lowered the weight and focused more on a bodybuilding type style workout versus a powerlifting style, which I've been doing for the past month now. And I got a question about, what kind of program was I doing for my getting ready for my powerlifting competition. And it's pretty much just a simple peaking program that I created. Before I did the peaking program, I was doing heavy 5-rep sets for all my compound movements. And about a month out, I dropped the reps from 5 to 3. And then around 3 weeks out, I dropped it to the heavy doubles, and then at 2 weeks out I started doing heavy singles, and then pretty much every single week I just upped the weight on the singles, and then I maxed out at the powerlifting competition. And now that's pretty much something I've been doing every single powerlifting meet since high school, and it's worked fairly well for me, and I'm going to continue to do it. And I don't really plan on ever really sticking to a legit powerlifting program. Way more focused into bodybuilding now, but I do like training for powerlifting every once in a while and doing a few competitions a year, and try to break my previous powerlifting total. But the main focus now is bodybuilding. And then yeah, so that was pretty much my heaviest work set, 385 for 6. Then I did pull-ups, 2 work sets, and then I did rope pull-downs. And then I did back extensions, straight bar back extensions, which is something I picked up from a really strong, popular powerlifter on YouTube. His name is Pete Rubish. He had mentioned he added these into his deadlift training, and he said they helped out his lockout, which was a problem area for him in the past. So I said, hey, why not give these a try today? And actually, I like them a lot. They really do target your lower back and your posterior and chain glutes and hamstrings. And for all you guys who are wondering, why do I do deadlifts on back day and not on leg day with squats? It's simply because I just prefer doing them separate, and putting more focus on just one heavy compound exercise for the day versus 2. And that's something I've also been doing for pretty much, ever since I can remember, back in high school to, when I was like 15 years old. So I've been doing that for 8 years now, and it's worked for me well. So I'm going to continue doing it that way for the future as well. And then after the back extensions, we did heavy straight bar curls, and just like my back workouts, back exercises, just did 2 heavy work sets for each exercise, and I believe I did a total of about 16 total work sets today for both back and biceps combined. A little detail about my straight bar curl form. I've been getting a lot of hate, or not a lot of hate, but a lot of I guess people asking why do I cheat a little bit. And it's simply because I like using weight that I can use with strict form for the first few reps, and then as the reps get harder, I use a slight cheat form, and then usually on the last rep, I like to control it, with really good form on the negative part of the motion. And just like everything else today, the rep ranges for biceps were around 8 to 10, depending on just how I felt. And then after the straight bar curls, I went to doing seated preacher easy bar curls. And same as the straight bar curls, rep ranges 8 to 10, 2 heavy work sets, and I believe I did 1 to 2 warm-up sets for every single exercise today. And the warm-up rep ranges were around 10 to 15. And that's something I just do by feel as well. Sometimes I'll do 10 reps for a warm-up, sometimes I'll do 15, sometimes I'll do 12. It just depends on how I feel, to be honest. I never stick to a routine or, a strict program. I pretty much just go in the gym, focus on building my strength on my compound movements, and then after that, just pretty much just, aiming towards a pump and, switching up my, accessory exercises, and I'm just keeping the intensity really high, and that's about it, guys. So as always, thanks for watching. If you guys like this video, please like the video, leave me a comment, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all later. Deuces.